It is that time of the week again. It's Friday, it is blog time, and that can only mean one thing for BPG, and that is my event initial impressions. So if you want to know how to crush next week's event and get yourself some shards of Black Panther Shuri, then join me in this video. What is going on, everyone? I am BPG and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I make at least 2 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week, generally based around the events. Sometimes I do get time to sprinkle in other videos as well. So if you find the content in this video helpful, please do consider giving the video a like, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss another BPG video. And if you're new around here or not, please do give me a comment down below. I love to speak to each and every one of you in the community. And in the news this week, we have the Mercs Golden Bounty. It is the last weekend. I thought last weekend, the weekend just gone, was the 8th Golden Bounty we had. But apparently, according to the blog, we have another Golden Bounty this week. It is going to be on the 13th and 14th of July. We should know what we're doing by now with this. It's basically 5 blitz rotations with Mercs for money. So use as many of the Mercs for money characters as you have. And you need to do 5 blitz rotations with them. We have the Battle Pass for Guardian. That is coming on Monday, the 15th of July, along with all the new events. And Alpha Flight characters, so Guardian, North Star and Sasquatch are all going to be available in the bumps. That's the basic, Ultimus, Mega Orbs, Premium Orbs, and in the Elite store, the store where you use your power cores to buy characters from. On the 16th of July, we have Temporal Dimension number 2 kicking off. I'm going to talk a little bit about this later on in the video. And this week we have had the new Alliance recruitment tool come out on the msf.gg website. I'm going to take you over there to have a look at that in just a second. All right, so here is the blog post for the Alliance recruitment tool. This is in the game now. There was a video that Valley Flying did for it, but the TLDR on this, basically, they are trying to make it easier for alliances to recruit via the website to kick off the operation during this first week. So the ending on the 17th of July. So you really need to get in there if you haven't already. But all you need to do, just in case you haven't already done this, is to go up to your profile, click on your profile, and then you need to edit your profile here. This will come up with some options here for if you're going to look for an alliance. You don't need to put in that you are looking for an alliance. Once you click save, so that will send a notification to the server, which will then send you 15 gold orbs, 300 L4 training modules, and 1,000 campaign energy to get that in there over this weekend. And you can use that on the current event that is going on for the tickets. That would be a good idea. But that is only running until the 17th. So that is Wednesday you've got until that offer finishes. And we also have changes to the Cosmic Crucible and also the Season 9 rules. So there are some big changes where the orbs are concerned for Cosmic Crucible, and there are the Season 9 rules. And to kick the Season 9 off, we had the Cosmic Crucible Content Creators Championship last night. That was an absolute blast. Congratulations to Dorky Dad, who was the overall winner. But there were some free codes given out last night during the Cosmic Crucible tournament. If you didn't see these or you haven't used them yet, the free codes were One More Time, Who Will Win, and The Champion CC. And now we'll get into Wilderness Expedition and see where we are in the event this week. So in week 2, you should have, by the end of week 2, 450,120 points, which should bring you up to milestone 33. That is including the Friday free claim of 10,300, all the daily free claims, and the Superior Camp, which is the quick rumble with Superior 6, which will be going on as of this video. And the events for next week, we have the Guardian of the Camp. This is where we are going to be unlocking Black Panther Shuri for the Illuminati team. This is the first free-to-play event for the Illuminati. This is going to start on the 15th of July 2024 at 2 p.m. PDT or 10 p.m. BST if you're like me in the UK. This is a 7-day event. It's going to finish on the 22nd of July at 2 p.m. PDT or 10 p.m. BST. The Beast Within, that is the associated web milestone. Going to be running at exactly the same time as the Guardian of the Camp. We do have an Alliance event starting this week as well. Machines for Money. That seems to be what Scopely are at the moment, is a machine for money. This is going to start on Monday the 15th of July and finish on the 21st. So it's a 6-day event. All of these at 2 p.m. PDT and 10 p.m. 10 p.m. BST if you're like me in the UK. And in this Alliance event, you are going to need to battle in Alliance War and collect the Allied Supply 5 orb fragments from the daily free claim. Join me on Monday's video when I go over all the proper maths for this and tell you exactly where you're going to get to in all the events. And we have next week's Quick Rumble, which is Extreme Heat. This is going to start on the 19th of July 2024 at 2 p.m. PDT. or 10 p.m. BST if you're like me in the UK. It's going to finish on Sunday the 21st of July at 2 p.m. PDT or 10 p.m. BST. And next week, you're going to be getting extra points for blitzing with Extreme X-Men. So we'll take a look at the Beast Within. This is the web milestone, and this is a very lazy web milestone. Last month, we had the North Star event. And the web milestone was exactly the same as this one. Basically, you are going to have to earn Alliance credits, 2,500 of them. It's a pretty simple task to do over 7 days. This is going to give you 30,000 points towards the Guardian of the Camp event and 4,000 Panther Orb fragments. So that's a total of 34,000 points towards the Guardian of the Camp event. It is also going to supply you with 30,000 lab supplies towards the month-long milestones as well. And the TLDR for this is the same as last time. It is to donate 10k gold daily to your Alliance donation. That is a very simple task to do, and you know you're going to get more than that back in the actual milestone itself. The Guardian of the Camp. Now, I hate to say this, but realistically, there is only one scoring method for this event, and that is to earn the Panther Orb fragments. There are other inputs in this, but they are all what I would call spender milestones, or if you've cored, you might be able to get some of those points as well. Our known free-to-play total is 34,000. That is literally what is coming from the web milestone. And our reasonable free-to-play total is 65,640. And what are you going to have to do this week? Well, the TLDR for this event is you're going to want to spend 200 cores, at least 200 cores daily on ISO-8 campaign energy. And you're going to want to go to the web store and collect your daily free claim. Now, if I was you over this weekend, I would start hoarding ISO-8 energy. Just do your 50 core refreshes and start hoarding it over this weekend. And the reason for it is because the Panther Orb fragments are going to be coming from the ISO-8 nodes, so you really are going to need to farm those to get as many shards on Black Panther Shuri as you can, especially if you're going to want to take part in the Captain Britain unlock. So that 65,000 points unfortunately is not going to get us to milestone 15, which is where map fragment number 3 is located. Now this math has been done based off the last event that we had with the ISO-8 energy to orb fragments, and that was a ratio of 4:1. Hopefully we get better in this one. They're in much below milestone. Well, milestone 16 would be nice to get to. I don't think milestone 17 onwards is for us. There is a grand total of 35 Black Panther Shuri shards available in the milestone, so you are going to be looking for the rest of those shards to come from her orb. On Monday, I will have the estimated value of the orb and all the proper math for you guys, so don't miss that video on Monday. You will see here there are extra inputs. There is use Black Panther Shuri in Crucible. Well, by the time we get this as a free-to-play player, that chance is gonna be gone. Crucible with Black Panther Shuri at 5, 6, and 7 yellow stars. That's for the spenders only. Hank Pym in Crucible, if you've called for him, you might have him, but I don't assume that. So that is another input that is off the charts for us as a free-to-play player. And the 6,000, 9,000, and 12,000 points that are also available for Hank Pym at 5, 6, and 7 yellow stars are also not free to play viable. And as I said, on the 16th of July, which is Tuesday, we are going to have the Temporal Dimension 2 unlocked and open to us to go into. And I've got to admit, from what I've seen, I am not too happy with this event at all, but I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on and I'm going to trust in Scopely and let's see how this all plays out, because at present it isn't looking good for the free-to-play community. And here are the requirements. So there are 25 floors in total for this Temporal Dimension. Floors 1 to 4 is any 3 Cabal at gear tier 14 plus. Now, we got this problem last time. You might get through these first 4 floors with gear tier 14 Cabal, but we know the floors are going to get harder as we go onwards. Floors 5 to 8 are any 5 Illuminati at gear tier 14. Now, Hank Pym currently is not available for the free-to-play unless you're using power cores. Shuri's event might come at the very, you might unlock Shuri right at the very end of this Temporal Dimension too. And then you've obviously got the free reworks. So there is no way, unless you've called for Hank or bought Hank, that you are going to be able to go any further than this, because we have had it confirmed that it is any 5 Illuminati. So you can't take just 3 and you have to take all 5. So that is where your run is going to stop as a free-to-play player. And for those of you that know anything about Temporal Dimension, it's like Dark Dimension, so you usually do your initial run and then you do a timed run. The rest of the nodes, if you are curious, we've got any 3 Cabal at gear tier 14. Again, that's going to be probably more than likely higher gear tiers than gear tier 14 needed there. Then again, a repeat of the Illuminati nodes. Then any 3 Cabal again for 2 more nodes. Then we got the Cabal or Legendary at gear tier 15. And then the Cabal or Legendary or Mythic, at gear tier 15. Then we go back to another 5 Illuminati members at gear tier 14. And then Illuminati or Legendary at gear tier 15. Illuminati or Mythic at gear tier 15. And Illuminati or Cabal at gear tier 15. Now, Mission 25... that is going to be tuned probably most definitely around Leader, Namor, Iron Patriot, because they're saying about Cabal, and then Black Panther, Shuri, and Hank. So you've got the newest characters plus the 1 rework. You could look at Mr. Fantastic. He is an amazing rework for the Illuminati, so that could be another sub in there. You could take the full Illuminati team in, and that might be the most beneficial way of doing this, but me as a free-to-play player, I am going to be stuck at Mission 4, and that is going to be as far as I get. And why is this upsetting? It's them taking the pay-to-win versus pay-to-play. This is how I see it. You guys can comment down below if you think it is anything different. But this, to me, is a pay-to-play event. yes, I can go in and do the first 4 nodes. Brilliant. I can play 4 nodes. That is all I can play for this entire Temporal Dimension. So all week, I'm only allowed to play 4 nodes total as a free-to-play player. Now, this could change, and if it does, like I said, I'm putting my tinfoil hat on. I'm waiting and see how Scopely plays this out. Maybe they'll have one lane where it's Cabal at Gear Tier 14 and one lane where it's Illuminati at Gear Tier 14. I doubt it, though. So then we look at the rewards for this. So the node rewards are basic T2 ISO-8 orbs, some T2 ions at both L1, L4 and L5. Team orbs. Now these are the Illuminati team orbs. So that current Queen's Entourage orb and the Pim's Pals orb, I believe that's what it's going to be, which has an abysmal chance at getting Hank Pym and Shuri shards out of that. Diamond orbs, don't think as a free-to-play player you're going to get anywhere close to that. L4 training modules, gold, and character shards. Unknown what character shards, but probably going to be Illuminati member character shards, and they might be early on in there, maybe in those first 4 nodes. But what are you going to miss out on as a free-to-play player? Well, you're going to miss out on the first time rewards, which is diamond orbs, 7 red stars for Mr. Fantastic, and crimson gear pieces. Because if you haven't got the 5 Illuminati members, you can't get these first time rewards. And because you can't get those first time rewards, you also can't get your timed run rewards, which is the 3 diamonds for Mr. Fantastic and even more crimson gear pieces. Now, I know crimson gear is a big thing, but seriously, Scopely, a diamond orb and a 7 red star for Mr. Fantastic, that is hardly anything massive that you couldn't have given away to the free-to-play community. 3 diamonds on Mr. Fantastic is going to be big because Mr. Fantastic's rework for the Illuminati is amazing. If you saw his performance in the Content Creator Cosmic Crucible, you would have seen how good Mr. Fantastic actually is in the team. And now we have my final thoughts. So the event this week, again, I will reiterate, hoard that ISO-8 energy. That is the only way you are going to get more shards of Black Panther Shuri. I will be hoarding from today onwards, so that'll be all over the weekend. I will be hoarding that Isotope 8 energy, getting ready for Black Panther Shuri, and I might even push my cores into this event so I can get a few more shards of Shuri. Overall, though, I think there's been a lot of paywalled content recently, and I hope there isn't more coming because this is bringing the Marvel Strike Force community down to its knees. Those of you who don't know, this week we have had 3 content creators quit, not just the Envoy program, but quit content creating and, well, not quit content creating, that's the wrong word. Quit Marvel Strike Force because of the direction of the game. Now, I'm not saying that the game is dying. I'm not saying that it's going wrong, and I'm not saying that I'm going to be quitting the game. I'm going to be waiting and seeing what direction Scopely take this, whether there's going to be a little bit of a course correction. But I've been around for a little while now. I've been around for the Scourges, where we got the legendary unlocks for, you know, the effort that we put in rather than the money that we put into the game. And I just think there's a little bit of a change of direction at the moment as to where Scopely are going with this, and I really do hope they course correct it for the good of the whole community. Again, if you found this video helpful, please do consider giving it a like. And until next time, everyone, stay positive.